Lions are trying to make amends with Calvin Johnson after robbing him of $1.6 million. And I'll tell you about it right after the bumper. What's good people? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, for those of you who don't know, Calvin Johnson is the Hall of Fame, now newly minted Hall of Fame wide receiver that played for 9 years in Detroit for the Lions. Now, when Calvin Johnson decided to retire before the 2016 season, he had a lot of money on a signing bonus, and the Detroit Lions felt like they were caught off guard when Calvin Johnson decided to retire and demanded that he pay back $1.6 million of his signing bonus of his previous contract in order to retire. So they went through, a legal fight, and Calvin had to pay Detroit almost $2 million of his signing bonus that they gave to him once he signed the contract with the team. Now, let's remember, this man is a Hall of Famer. He was a first ballot Hall of Famer inducted this past weekend. And so they knew that he was going to be in the Hall of Fame when he decided to retire. 9 years, 10 years, 12 years. It didn't matter. Calvin Johnson was that great of a receiver. He's one of the best to ever do it, especially the best of his generation, right? So knowing that, they still forced him to pay them back almost $2 million of a signing bonus contract. Okay, so that's just ludicrous, absurd, insane, just crazy, whatever. This man is one of the best players to ever play for your organization. Still lives in Detroit. The man Calvin Johnson still lives in the city of Detroit. Knowing that you can capitalize on everything that is Calvin Johnson with him still being in the community, you decide to do that. So 5 years later, Calvin Johnson has excommunicated himself from the Detroit Lions completely. He hasn't been back to a game, not to a practice. He doesn't talk to anybody from the organization. He is done with them, and rightfully so. I mean, the people stripped $1.6 million from your wallet. You'd be pretty pissed too, and you wouldn't talk to those people either. So now the Detroit Lions are trying to make amends, right? He's in the Hall of Fame. It's great for the organization. They're going to retire his jersey. So they're trying to get back on good terms because everybody knows Calvin Johnson hates the Detroit Lions. So from over our friends at Black Sports Online, according to them in the Detroit Press, the Lions have been proposing to Johnson that would make both sides cool with each other. Again, Johnson has since said that he didn't pay the amount that he wanted and they weren't serious at all. Okay, let's see. The proposal, here's the proposal Detroit is making according to the Detroit Free Press and Black Sports Online. The proposal is a 3-year agreement that would pay Calvin Johnson $500,000 annually for appearance fees and a one-time payment of $100,000 to the Calvin Johnson Jr. Foundation. This would include Johnson working for his money, which is putting in 28 hours of community service to Lions events throughout the year, such as 5 hours at a game to induct his number 81 jersey at the Pride of the Lions. Johnson would also need to appear at Lions training camp and sponsored events. The Lions also surprisingly fired the reporter who gave out this information. So they're willing to pay Calvin $500,000 a year for 28 hours of service to essentially for over 3 years. So that would be $1.5 million, and then give $100,000 tax-free to his Calvin Johnson Jr. Foundation. So that's how they plan on giving him his money back. Over 3 years, hey man, just come show your face. You are a Hall of Famer now. Please come show your face to our fans. Please come be around because people want to be around you. They always wanted, they never stopped wanting to be around you, but they really want to be around you now because you are a Detroit Lion that is now in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And there ain't many of them, I wouldn't imagine. I know Barry Sanders is in there and obviously Calvin Johnson. And Barry don't want nothing to do with the Lions either, but Barry, you ain't talking him into coming back. Calvin just happens to still live in Detroit. And so that's why they're like, okay, we can mend this. Let's give him his money back. The money that he earned over 5 years ago, the money that we took back, the money that we didn't look at this for the long term. We saw Calvin Johnson play for 9 years with our own freaking eyes, right? We saw the man go out there and dominate. Didn't matter who you put in front of him. Each and every team when his team was sorry. Each and every defensive back when his team was sorry. Each and every person, defender, team, coach, defense, whatever, knowing that he was getting the ball. Detroit didn't have any other options. Matthew Stafford was cool as a quarterback. I'm not going to knock him. He was cool. But Calvin was doing it before Matt. And when Matthew Stafford would get hurt, Calvin still did it. And it didn't matter who you put at defensive back. It didn't matter. The man still set single season records for yards, single game records for yards. Just the ultimate 6'5", 4.39 40, 40+ inch vertical. He was unstoppable. And so Detroit, when they were deciding to take back that $1.6 million, didn't have the wherewithal to believe, we just watched him play for 9 years. Now he retired and we didn't expect it, okay? He retired, we didn't expect it. But he gave us 9 long and hard seasons on the team that was garbage, a team that sucked. He did it for us. And we don't think maybe it's not a good idea because he's got a Hall of Fame career. It's probably not a good idea to try to take some money out of his pocket, take food off his plate, take the money out of his whatever he wanted to do with it. We're a billion-dollar corporation, multi-billion-dollar corporation. The Detroit Lions, as garbage as they are, because they're an NFL team, they're worth a couple billion easily. 1.5, 2 billion Detroit Lions easily. And that value didn't go down with a Calvin Johnson. It most definitely went up. And we think it's a good idea to take over almost $2 million from him. And that's not going to come back to bite us. Now, it doesn't say if Calvin has accepted this proposal. There's a good chance he doesn't. And there's a good chance Detroit Lions will not have one but 2 Hall of Famers. They don't want nothing to do with them because of the way that they treated him. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the chat and in the comments down below. If you are Calvin Johnson, do you accept this offer from the Lions and go, get almost $2 million for just showing up for less than 30 hours? Or do you make them suffer and don't give a shit about all this? And just go get your jersey retired and have nothing to do with them, even though you live down the street. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss channel. And follow me on Instagram at JLightsy7. I post content on there all the time. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.